Hey guys, and welcome to my very final post of 2012. I'm super excited for 2013. There's some huge changes coming up both in my business and I'm sure in your business as well. So I want to talk to you today about something that you probably don't know. It's a little secret that I have, and that is that I suffer from website shame. I know, it's true. I built my website in August of 2011, all by myself, with no knowledge of design, no knowledge of code, and no budget. That's why I did it myself. And I know a lot of you bootstrappers out there are doing the exact same thing, and awesome, more power to you. So the reason I want to talk about website shame is because I see it often holding people back from actually doing the important work that they need to be doing in their business. They avoid sort of putting themselves out there more because their website isn't optimized with all of the right pop-ups and opt-in boxes and fancy headers and things like that, and it sort of just becomes this constant wall that people are running up against, and I just think it's such a shame. Website shame is a shame, because the truth of the matter is that your website doesn't need to be fancy. It doesn't need to have all the, whatever the internet gurus are telling you specifically that you need to have on your sidebar and underneath your header and whatever. It's great, it's important, it will eventually be more important to increase your conversions down the road, but in the beginning, when you got no or very little budget, that is not what you should be focusing on. What you need to be focusing on is two things, and I'm going to tell you exactly what those are, because they worked for me. So, even if you have a kind of crappy website like I do, one, you need fantastic web copy. Web copy is the one area that I absolutely recommend in investing in, because if the copy on your website is speaking the language of your ideal client or your ideal customer, boom, they're in. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The rest of it is irrelevant. And I'm telling you this from experience. My website brings me clients all the time because my website is in my language, and it's literally like having a conversation with me. So people come and they're either like, totally, she's my kind of girl, or they come and they're like, nah, I don't really like her, and they take off, and that's cool. But it works, right? Most important thing. Second most important thing, you must provide value. Value does not come in the form of design. And, people are not going to opt in to your mailing list unless there's some promise of value. So honey, or guys, you have to provide value. Do fantastic blog posts. Literally write the best possible blog posts that you can. Do not create for the sake of creating. Because if you create mediocre stuff, people are going to come and they're going to just as quickly leave and not come back. So create value through your blog posts or through your video blogs. Also, you want to create value through any of the freebies that you offer on your website. Please, for the love of God, don't just make some crappy freebie so that you have something up there that people will opt in to get. People are totally maxed out on giving away their email addresses, so provide tons of value. Spend the time on creating excellent content, and don't worry about the design. Have at least one place on your website in the sidebar on every page where people can opt in if they're interested in connecting with you, and that's it, okay? So those are my two recommendations for what to do if you have website shame. Live with it. Don't worry about it, okay? Put the website shame to the side and focus on those two elements, and you will be laughing. So I'm super excited to tell you as well that in 2013, finally in January, I'm taking it to the next level. So you will be seeing a new heatherthorkelson.com come out very shortly, and I cannot wait to hear your feedback. If you haven't already opted in for my 7 days of reboot tips, definitely get on that. You won't regret it. And we'll see you on the flip side. Have a fantastic new year.